This is MacVoices TV. MacVoices TV is brought to you by Tropical Software, the makers of Top 10 Notes. Check it out at tropic4.com. Welcome to MacVoices TV. We're on the show floor at Macworld Conference and Expo, and I'm Chuck Joyner. And we are just outside, or I guess that's the right way to say it, just across from the John Lennon tour bus, talking to Phil Gibson, the owner of Digital Media Academy. Phil, it's great to have you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so what's Digital Media Academy, and how are you involved with the John Lennon tour bus presence this year?
Well, the Digital Media Academy is a training organization. We teach courses at about 20 locations around the country and in Canada. And we do everything from filmmaking courses to 3D modeling to game design. And we teach these courses for little kids, for teenagers, and for adults. And one of the things that we're doing new this year is we're partnering with the John Lennon school bus. And at shows like Macworld, we're teaching short versions of our courses so people can get an idea of what we do. And we're using content that was shot or recorded on the Lennon bus in our classes. So we're real excited to be a partner of theirs, and we're here mostly because of our relationship with them, but it's a great opportunity for us to let people see who we are and get a little taste of our courses.
Now, where are you located, or are you available virtually?
Well, all of our courses are in person. So we have a corporate training center in Campbell, California, and then in the summer, and we offer courses there all year round. In the summertime, we're at universities like Stanford, Harvard, Brown, 20 course campuses around the country. We also do on-site training. So if a company or school needs a group of 5 to 7 of their employees trained in, say, a Final Cut Pro, we'll go to their location and train in their facility. So it's easy to get us. We'll come to you, or you can come to us.
That's fantastic. Now, I have to admit, when we started talking, I didn't realize that we're talking about training in that. I was thinking it was more instrumentation and that kind of thing. But you actually teach all aspects of digital media production?
If there's people who will show up, and it's in the world of digital media, we probably teach it. We are doing something new with the Lennon bus. We're doing a music and video production course. So that's new. It's for teenagers, and we're going to offer it on 9 campuses this summer. And teenagers get to come and make a music video using some of the equipment that's used on the bus. And so that's the one course that really ties our two companies together, our two organizations together.
Now, we've talked to Brian about the mission of the bus and the way that they're bringing some of this technology out to a little bit of everyone. It's kind of amazing what they do, and you are a perfect partner for them because you have the expertise to do it professionally and to have that kind of reach. I mean, because they can only do so much. They've only got one bus. You've got a staff that, like you say, will travel anywhere.
Absolutely. And another way that we work with the Lennon bus is we actually train their staff. So in December, for instance, we trained 5 of their staff in After Effects and Logic. So we work with their staff in that way. We make sure that they're up to date on the latest technology. So that's a really fun way that we get to interact with them as well.
Now, I have to ask, because we like to give the listeners the full package. What kind of cost is there associated with your training? I'm sure it varies widely, but can you give us just a general range?
Okay, so I'm gonna step around this question just a little bit. One of the ways that we're aligned with the Lennon bus is we have a similar mission. We are a for-profit company, but we offer a number of tuition scholarships, and we believe that everyone should have the ability to take the kinds of courses that we offer. So we have a large program where people can apply to attend our courses at reduced tuition or for free. But if you've got the money to come to our courses, they range anywhere from $595 for a Pro Series 2-day course to if you're staying on campus at Stanford for a week, it might be upwards of $1,500. So our pricing is fairly competitive, and we like to think that we hand out a lot more tuition aid than anyone else who's doing what we do.
Well, charging for it is, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there are expenses associated with this, and to sit down and get a full, intense couple-day or even week course in some of these advanced programs, yeah, you're going to have to pay for it, but you're going to come away with a lot.
Oh, absolutely. But you know, this company was started at Stanford University about 8 years ago. I used to work at Stanford, and I left Stanford to start the company, but the continuing studies department at Stanford accredits the teen and adult courses that we offer. So we have a tie-in to Stanford. But from the beginning, my main goal wasn't necessarily to see how much money I could make. It was to have the best possible training company, and also to provide opportunities. We're very interested in some of the ways that the Lennon Bus is reaching out to musical groups like Liana, the group from Zimbabwe, and we're working or going to be working with the Jane Goodall Foundation in Africa, helping do some training there. So I'm actually as interested in the business side as I am in the way that we can impact our community. So it's a part of who we are.
That's very cool, and I just congratulate everyone involved with the Lennon Bus, because it's such a great thing to open the doors to some of this technology and some of these opportunities to kids that frankly wouldn't get it any other way.
No, that's right. I'm not sure the number of stops they make, but they're traveling all over the country and giving kids an opportunity to record on a professional recording studio, and that's inspiring for kids.
Absolutely. Phil, thanks so much for taking the time. I know that you've got a lot of work to do here, as everybody does at Macworld Expo. What's the website for folks who would like to get more information?
If you want to learn more, it's digitalmediaacademy.org.
Perfect. Thank you for the time.
Yeah, thanks very much.
I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices TV at Macworld Conference and Expo. The Talk of the Mac community will be back again soon. Thanks for listening and watching. MacVoices TV is brought to you by Tropical Software, the makers of Top 10 Notes. Check it out at tropic4.com. MacVoices TV is part of the MacVoices Group and a member of Mac Level 10.